You know that feeling when you scroll through endless patio furniture options and wonder if you're about to waste a good chunk of cash on something that looks great in the photo but ends up flopping in your backyard? I've been there, especially after a few seasons of battling furniture that faded, warped, or just didn't hold up to the weather swings we get here. That hesitation is what makes the decision feel risky, and you want to be sure the set you pick actually lives up to the promise of a comfortable, long-lasting outdoor dining area. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The Polywood traditional garden 5-piece farmhouse dining set promises a mix of classic farmhouse charm and modern material engineering, and it's the kind of thing you picture under a pergola with a summer dinner and a glass of rose. Before I dug into the specs, I tried to picture the everyday scenarios: a quick lunch with the kids on a breezy Saturday, a weekend brunch for a handful of friends, and even the occasional rainy day when you'll be wiping down the table and sliding the chairs inside. The question is, does the set hold up in each of those moments without demanding a second purchase a year later? First off, let's talk about the material. Polywood uses high-density polyethylene, HDPE, that's molded to look like wood but never actually is. That means there's no grain that can split, no paint that chips, and the color stays consistent because the UV protectant is baked right into the resin. In practical terms, you can leave the table and chairs out through a scorching July sun, a snowy December, or a rainy spring without worrying about fading or swelling. I've seen customers in the Midwest who leave their sets out year-round, and the warranty backs them up with a 20-year residential guarantee, which is a solid safety net if you're the type who forgets to bring furniture inside when the first frost hits. Now, where the set really shines is in the low-maintenance routine. A quick rinse with a garden hose, a dab of mild soap, and a soft bristled brush are all it takes to keep the surfaces looking fresh. No need for annual sanding, restaining, or oiling, just the occasional wipe down when you've had a spill. That simplicity translates into real time saved, especially if you're juggling a busy household or simply don't want to treat your patio like a second job. Comfort is another practical factor. The 4 side chairs come with a slight curve to the backrest and a modestly padded seat that feels firm but not hard. They're not overstuffed lounge chairs, but they're definitely more comfortable than a metal or plastic chair that can become uncomfortable after a few courses. For a family dinner of 4, the chairs sit at a comfortable height relative to the 37-inch tabletop, making it easy to slide plates and glasses without elbows bumping into each other. If you plan on longer gatherings, think a potluck that stretches into the evening. Adding a couple of cushions will give you that extra plush feel without compromising the set's weather resistance, because the cushions can be stored indoors when the weather turns. One hidden trade-off that shows up after a few months of use is the weight. Each chair and the table are solidly built, which is great for stability, but it also means they're not the lightest pieces to rearrange. If you love to reconfigure your patio layout each season, you'll need a little muscle or a dolly to move them. That's not a deal breaker for most, but it's worth noting if you have limited strength or plan on swapping the set with a garden swing or fire pit regularly. Another practical consideration is the aesthetic fit. The slate gray finish is designed to blend with a range of outdoor decors, from rustic stone pathways to more contemporary concrete decks. It doesn't scream farmhouse the way a distressed pine set might, but it does carry a subtle, weathered look that ages gracefully. If your garden already has a lot of natural wood or bright color accents, the gray can act as a neutral anchor. Conversely, if you were hoping for a warm wood tone without the maintenance, this might feel a bit cooler than expected. It's not a flaw, just a style choice that becomes clearer once you visualize it against your own backdrop. Who should buy this set? If you have a dedicated dining area, whether it's a small patio, a balcony that can accommodate a 37-inch table, or a larger garden space, and you want something that can sit outside all year without a lot of upkeep, this set checks the boxes. It's especially appealing for families with children who might spill juice or drop plates, because the material won't stain or warp. The 20-year warranty adds peace of mind for anyone who's hesitant about investing in outdoor furniture that could get dinged by a stray ball or a sudden gust of wind. Who might want to skip it? If you're looking for ultra-luxury lounge seating that reclines, or you need a